What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and I just saw the Snow White live action Disney remake, whatever you want to call it, in theaters today. So I'll be giving you guys a small review for this because I know there were some people in the comments of my last movie review that said that they would like to see my thoughts on this film. So I saw it today, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my short, like, not really spoilery thoughts. I don't really have too many thoughts in terms of the overall story and the spoilers that involve it. I just have some overall general thoughts that may seem similar to other people's, but my opinion, so it's maybe slightly different. But with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you've seen the movie and what you thought of it. And if you want to go see it after this review and it makes you want to go see it, let me know. With all that being said, let's dive right into the video. So Snow White is another one of Disney's live action remakes that we have been seeing a lot of recently, and not many of them have been great. I mean, Disney, for some reason, really loves making these, and it hasn't really been well received by them, and I personally have not seen all of them, but I think this is definitely one of the more better ones that I have seen, and I definitely don't think this is as bad as a lot of other people are saying it is, because I enjoyed the first hour of this movie, but I definitely started to feel kind of like tired by like the last 30 minutes. Like I just wanted it to get going and get done. But I really had a lot of fun with the first act and the second act. I thought overall it was a lot of fun stuff. I mean, it's not like it's going to be a totally different film than what people have seen before, but it is a very, very fun movie. It's fun, it's cute, it's funny. It can be funny at sometimes. I thought it was very colorful. Rachel Zegler did a great job as Snow White, and I think that she did a great job. And I just really thought that she was probably the main highlight of this movie for me. But the only negative that I'm really gonna touch on in this movie is not really the runtime, just like it's probably more the story part is the what really made me kind of want it to be done. Just I feel like the story really started dragging by the end, so it was kind of just going slow, and it felt like it was kind of going as slow as it possibly could. And the world doesn't feel real, which I think is a strange thing to say because this obviously isn't a real world. But when you do a Disney live action remake of an animated film, it really, one of the main things you want to nail is making the world around it actually feel real and feel like you're back in that world of when you first watched the animated film. It does not really do that at all in this. I mean, it's a very colorful movie, and I really like that it's colorful because honestly, I don't think we really get many colorful movies nowadays anyway, but it just doesn't really feel real to me, and that was definitely something that kind of bugged me, especially during like ending the second act going into the third. You could definitely see it there, but not really that big of a gripe that I have. Just it could have felt a little bit more real. Everybody is going to be talking about this, but Gal Gadot was not that great in this movie. I mean, she was fine. She's like not kind of like the standard of what her acting is, and it just to me seemed like she didn't really know what she was doing half the time, or she was just doing whatever she wanted, because it really just felt like she was kind of doing her own thing whenever she had a musical number or just a random scene. Like it really just felt like she was doing whatever, and I don't think that really fit well for the movie. But talking about the musical numbers, I actually liked a good number of them. There were definitely a few that I just wasn't really a big fan of, but I thought overall I really liked majority of them. I think more than half, and I think that that is obviously a great positive when you have a movie like this. So, and I'm definitely very curious as to how Disney made the dwarves, because I think that they are all CGI. I mean, that would just make sense, but they just didn't look right to me. And I know that that was a complaint that a lot of people have and a lot of people still have for this film. It's just like seeing it in motion and seeing it in action, because I didn't really watch any of the trailers for this film, so I didn't really actually see them like talking and stuff. But seeing that, it didn't feel right to me. And I feel like if you have something like that was an animated film, I feel like you probably have to just not include it in. I mean, I know it's a big part of the story, but it's like clearly doesn't translate well into live action. Hey, I can't really complain. It's a Disney remake, so it's not necessarily something that you can totally just gripe on. I mean, there are actually some original things in this film that I do think is very, very fun. I'm glad that they do kind of do that. I really love when you take an original story and then just put your own little twist on it. So I like that they did that. I think Mark Webb did a great job at doing that, and obviously he's the guy who directed the Amazing Spider-Man films, so I had full hope for him, and I think that he delivered on what he was given to do and what he wanted to do, and I think that he delivered on it very well. No, overall, I really think that this movie, not the best film I've seen this year, definitely not the worst. There are definitely a few other movies that I would say are lower than this, but it's still not perfect, not really even great, but it's definitely just an average movie, and I personally really had fun with it. I thought that it has some really fun and cute moments, and I think that if you take your kids to see this, they are going to have a blast. I mean, there were kids in my theater who were having a lot of fun, gasping, laughing, all of that. So clearly this is not a film directed towards me specifically. It's definitely directed more towards the kids, and I think that they will love it. So if you guys want to, go see it with them, and just go see it for yourself if you want to find out if it's good or not. So with all that being said, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of the movie, and if you want to see me do more of these movie reviews for anything, if you have any recommendations of movies you want me to go see and want to hear my thoughts on, I'm seeing Death of a Unicorn next Sunday, so my review for that should be up next Sunday, which I'm very excited about. So with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.